Hello, everyone. Welcome to another approximately 3-hour torture session, also known as watching a Florida Panthers game. I joke. The real torture session will be watching this year's Miami Dolphins. How's everyone doing? So, yes, I did hear that Petrie got traded to the Wild for a seventh that will turn into a fifth if the Wild make it to at least the Western Conference final and Petrie plays in at least half the games.
What you doing, kiddo? Go on, talking to her.
Derek says that Jets interested in Tua. That would be hilarious.
After taking Adam Gase, now they're going to go after Tua. Oh my God!
That would be hilarious.
Just for the memes.
Yes, please let that be real.
Yes, please. We'll give them to you for free. That's funny.
And I saw I'll recap some of the other trades that have been happening. Yeah, you need to get the laptop going.
Yeah, well, I do my recap and I'll get that going.
So, you might have heard that Parayko was being traded to the Sabres. Well, Parayko ended up nixing that himself. So here of all the trades that have happened between today and yesterday. I'll start with yesterday, because I'm sure you already know about Michael McCarron, Cole Smith. Tyler Myers went to the Stars for a couple of picks. Nick Blankenberg went to the Avalanche for a fifth rounder. Mackenzie Wiegers, a Mammoth. Mangiapane going to Chicago in exchange for Colton Dock and Jason Dickinson going to the Oilers. Nick Dowd went to the Vegas Golden Knights in exchange for Jesper Vikman, a third and a second going back to Washington. Nicholas Roy to the Avalanche for a first and a fifth going back to Toronto. Jet Wu goes to San Jose. Jack Thompson to the Canucks. Michael Bunting going to the Stars for a third round pick back to Nashville. Warren Fogle got traded to the Sens along with a third in exchange for a second and a third. So, please, God, no, Pacharo. I do not want the Dolphins to get Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is basically Western flavor of Tua. Maybe less injuries, but definitely shorter. Apparently Greer is a healthy scratch, and that might be for trade related reasons. What's my take on the Bob trade rumors? Well, I overheard my dad reacting to the reports that Edmonton is done trading. Edmonton is done with this trade deadline. Garrett, do you wish Carson Beck was the Dolphins QB? Pretty much any other option I can think of on the court in the quarterback circle is better than Tua at this point, except for Kyler Murray. But at the moment, it is looking like Greer might be the next guy to get traded. Did you hear about Dowds going to the Golden Knights?
Yeah, that was on the noon stream. Yeah,
Bunting went to the Stars. And then I think this just happened about 20, 30 minutes ago. A second now. The Sens got Warren Fogle.
Oh, yeah.
And a conditional third in exchange for a second and conditional third. We have to refresh the page.
Okay, yeah, let's try that.
And there's Columbia.
There it is. Hey, where'd it go? You see that? Not my imagination, right?
Not your imagination.
Okay. Oh, they're shooting off stuff already. All right. So, Kyle, this is like 21 games of stress-free hockey for us. Right?
This is 21 games.
Well, you won't be here for all 21.
And
here we freaking go.
Tarasov's in net tonight.
Is that my? That better not be the laptop.
Tarasov.
Come on now. What in the hell? Anybody else's ESPN Plus free thing freeze up? Try this again. There we go.
Bold says we're going to win tonight's game since Petrie's been traded to Minnesota. I think
there we go.
Probably 9 out of 10 Panthers fans are cheering Petrie's departure.
I mean, no offense to the guy, but I don't know anybody that really minds that he's gone. I mean, we got assets for him.
Yeah.
You know, we looked at it. You know how it could turn into a fifth?
If they make it to the conference finals.
No, but you know who was a fifth-round pick?
What?
Vilmanis.
Oh.
So imagine if we ended up trading Petrie for a guy like Vilmanis. Highway robbery. So that's okay. We're going to trade Boquist. We're tricking the teams into thinking that we're going to trade Greer. We're actually trading Boquist.
That is next level cope.
No,
did Avs overpay for Roy this morning?
Yeah, they gave up some. Well, you know what? If you're trying to win a cup, it's an overpay if you don't win and worth it if you do. Just ask Spencer Knight.
I mean, that's not even the biggest trade that happens. I mean, it is the trade I am thinking.
Yeah.
A first and a fifth.
Yeah.
For Nicholas Roy.
Well, yeah, we should probably get 2 1s for Greer at that pace.
Well, if you've paid attention to the trades, is this a buyer's market or a seller's market, this trade deadline?
It must be a seller's. It's quiet. Like nothing. I mean, there's been a few minor moves, but there's not a whole hell of a lot. You know, like there's some minor deals going on.
Yeah,
but nothing earth-shattering.
Tyler Myers and Michael Bunting going to the Stars. So the Stars went shopping.
Yeah.
They
apparently I think somebody said Edmonton said they're done. So they're going. They think they're going to win a cup with Jari and Ingram.
I want whatever drugs Edmonton management is on.
I'm sure McDavid is thrilled that he signed that contract.
I mean, to be fair, the Oilers have a couple of years left to make it work before he goes.
Yeah.
So Bunting is a good player, stars
Yeah,
scored.
Bunting's a good player.
So
I remember liking him. I think, was he playing for Toronto when I was saying I liked him, or was before he got with Toronto?
Warren. Now, anyone want to put their input on the Warren Fogle going to the Sens trade, which essentially was like a pick swap sort of deal? Jet Wu going to the Sharks and Jack Thompson going to the Canucks. And then you have the Nick Dow trade them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just nothing earth-shattering.
Mangiapane going to the Blackhawks.
Right.
And along with a first for Colton Dock and Jason Dickinson.
Like, I don't think there's anything that's happened to any of the teams that, like, changes the pecking order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Dallas improved a little bit, but, you know, nothing has happened that really makes any of the teams real good pass, Chucky. What was that? So I wonder how these guys are going to handle this game.
Did you say... Where did you hear that? Who's interested in Samo?
Real said it's the Kraken. He said that someone, I guess he must have gotten it off of Twitter. I mean, for 3 firsts.
Could chuck over to Samo.
Right into the goal.
Jelly Ellie says I was seeing something like a third, fourth, and Struble for Greer. That would be pretty good. Decent third pairing defenseman who's still young and much needed picks. Philip says, sure, I'll do that deal for Samo if we get Montour back.
All right, so I guess we got pee-pee time.
Guess Elliot Friedman is the one on Twitter who's been talking about a lot of these trade rumors.
No, they got Samo for the hole.
Oh, they got Samo for the
I
hole.
see.
Dolphin Nation says a high-ranking team executive says he had considered trading for Tua if the Dolphins would attach a first-round pick. Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't ask for 2 firsts.
All we got to do is give Tua and a first, then he can be gone?
Do it!
Why are we still having this conversation?
John Eric Robinson, why is Tua still on the team?
Like, are they going to take that contract? All right, so we got to kill this penalty off. I just wonder, I mean, they pretty much look the same tonight, right? Like, they don't look any different so far.
Vinny Trocheck and Sam Carrick are not playing tonight for the Rangers.
Heard that part.
So,
here we go. Good. All right. Good
Tarasov
save,
with the save.
Vilmanis out there killing penalties. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Vilmanis almost. That shows you right there the change that has happened.
Good.
In other words, Samo takes the penalty.
Oh my God.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Mathieu Joseph, who cleared waivers last week, is heading back on today for the purposes of contract termination. it clears again, he becomes a UFA, and as long as he signs before 3 p.m. tomorrow, would be eligible for the playoffs.
Go back to the chat. Oh, go back to the chat.
More pain. Was that just a bad read?
I think it got deflected at the last end. It's hard to say.
Patelron, it's a conditional 7th round pick. If the Wilds reach the Western Conference Finals while Petrie plays at least half the playoff games, is it half their
playoff games?
Half their playoff games, it becomes a 5th. So 1 goal already surrendered on 4 shots. But Telron, my dad literally just pointed out that we selected Vilmanis with a 5th.
Yeah, Vilmanis is a 5th.
Susie says, so it'll stay a 7th. I have additional reasons now to root for the Wild in this year's Western Conference playoffs. Philip says, Zito is smart getting rid of one of our freshest defensemen. If we run Ekblad into the ground, we are certain to lose.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So you can tell how much enthusiasm I have for this game as I see Mikkola blatantly giving away the puck to Coyle there.
Oh,
hello, MJ.
Hey, MJ.
Yeah, lots of trade action, but nothing crazy. Yeah, Jaws is already lifting.
Yeah.
The Rangers still have just 2 regulation wins at home. The Leafs just scored 13 seconds into the game.
The Rangers want to make sure that we don't pass them for the bottom of the conference. Okay.
Can this season be over already? We wish. Would we be in a top 10 draft pick spot if the season ended right now? We'd be number 10, right? Or number 9?
I gotta catch my breath.
Damien says, if Bob gets traded to Vegas or Carolina, who are you rooting for?
The Sharks. Can't trade him. You can't trade him.
Kalshi is available nationwide. It lets you buy, trade against others on anything right from your phone. And that will probably be easier for you.
No, I don't collect sports cards.
Let me see if I can pull up the Kalshi app.
MJ, there apparently was a report where an NFL executive said he would agree to trade for Tua if a first-round pick came with Tua.
I mean, okay. Oh, no, you're breaking our arms, really?
Well, it depends which first-round pick. Probably want to hang on to this year's first. He might be terrible.
Yeah.
We are 9th in the draft order.
He
58 says, I hear they're taking calls on Jaws to get moved to become a Leafs fan.
I can be bought.
You can, or
I can be bought. I can now, yes. There was a time when I couldn't have been bought, but now we got 2 cups, and I got $25,000 worth of debt while they made the 2 cups. I can be bought.
You're just going to admit that right here on the live stream in front of all of these loyal Panthers fans. You're just going to admit.
I mean, how much are they going to pay me?
I am not associated with what he just said.
I mean, I got my 2 cups. I got to cash the bag in now. Isn't that what the players do after they win a couple of cups? Then they want to.
I don't think.
Then they want to get paid. Isn't that how it works?
I don't think becoming a multimillionaire is worth having to put up with being a Leafs fan, a passionate, invested fan.
If you're talking about me getting paid millions of dollars for like a 5-year contract to pretend to root for the Leafs,
pretending is one thing, but if they strapped you down 1984 style and brainwashed you into becoming a Leafs fan,
do I get unbrainwashed after the 5 years are up?
That's maybe the answer.
After the 5 years are up, do I get put back into my regular state and I go back to being a Panthers fan? You know what? The thing is, it would just make for good content anyway. Because I'd be a Leafs fan, they're just going to keep losing. And so if the Panthers actually win some more cups while I'm getting paid to be a Leafs fan, it's good content. Everybody's still going to watch, right? They'd be very entertained watching me cry and probably croak on camera.
Jep says,
and then you'd get all the money because I'd be dead. And then there it is. You guys are taken care of. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Jep says, Kyle is a quagmire. Jaws is Satan. Philip says, as long as you don't become insufferable like Dandelion, fine with that. Quagmire. A difficult, precarious, or entrapping situation. Remember, Columbus had a 4-0 lead versus the Rangers. Rangers scored a 4 in the third, only to lose in overtime.
Jesus, they are just all over us.
If we lose tonight, we'll go to 8th in the draft order. And if LA and Nashville win, they'll pass us in the overall standings. Let's see. Yes, we heard Petrie got traded. Mr. Fox says, you'll have more money, but the shame will destroy your soul.
Maybe. Or maybe I just make enough money to retire and go float away on my boat somewhere and never be seen again.
So, I had a train of thought.
The train of thought, yeah. and my willingness to get paid millions of dollars to root for the Leafs threw you off.
Oh yeah, I'm about to respond to MJ's inquiries. No, I will immediately lose all faith. I will immediately lose whatever good faith I could have in the new Dolphins regime if they go get Kyler Murray.
Oh God.
That is the antithesis of what they should be doing right now. Oh.
What did MJ say?
Gotta get you to the Bahamas in your boat.
Oh, yeah. Although I don't know if that's the direction I want to go. That's like towards the Bermuda Triangle. Although that might be kind of cool if the aliens want to come pick me up. I did say the other day that I felt like I've lived a full life, but going to an alien planet, now that would be something new.
Yes, Kyler in Miami would be to a 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, a duplicate.
Supposedly, the new Dolphins management wants to focus on building the actual team around their quarterback
Right.
And that the big splashes in free agency are a thing of the past.
Good. I'm sick of it. It's useless.
Yeah.
Come on, Sam Miskevich. Do something before you get traded tomorrow.
Score one for Greer. Because he's definitely getting traded if he's not out there right now. The Rangers tied it, but it might be offsides. That's basically a tank bowl right there. Rangers and Leafs.
Oh God, that's gonna be awful.
Joe Flacco. We should let him stay in the AFC North. He's so much fun there.
Yeah.
Just see if you have anything in Quinn Ewers. Draft maybe another QB in the late rounds if you feel like it. Bring in an NFL journeyman to compete for the job.
Yeah, just let Ewers play for a year.
Ghost Slayer, no, excuse me, just Kachucking around says, "Gentlemen, it has been a privilege playing with you tonight." Philip says, "When we play at Madison Square Garden, I have full confidence in our team to hand the Rangers their third regulation win at home. But it'll be tough."
Hope not. I'll watch that Dangle recap for sure.
The Titanic movie is going to be 30 years old next year, by the way.
Jeez.
No, I can't say we've paid any attention at all to the March Madness tournament.
No.
Sabres have a 1-0 lead over the Penguins.
The Sabres. Tampa better play better. The Sabres are trying to win the division.
Panthers should pull the goalie now and save what's to come. Do you think this is a game that normally Bob would be playing in?
It is. That's part of the concern. He always plays against the Jackets because he was the Jackets guy. So the fact that he's not playing tonight is disturbing, to say the least.
Oh, boy. I guess it's a good thing that Domingue guy is not in here in the Nets.
Well, no, if you hear he gets called up, then you know somebody's going.
Why did Parayko nix the Sabres trades?
I guess he just doesn't want to live in Buffalo.
Twister and Space Jam have their 30th anniversaries. Yeah, wasn't Tarasov a former Jackets
Yes.
goalie?
Yes. That is true.
So,
Here's your drugs again, Kyle. Paprika. It's the yoga girls and puppies. Look at the puppy. He's got a ball and everything.
this is the one thing I did not miss when we were watching the national broadcast is the endless repeating of the same 4 ads.
But it's a puppy. Huh? That kind of looks like Betterton Beach, too.
Caplita.
Caplita. Vilmanis. How much was that contract for the Leafs?
What contract?
The one that was going to offer me. How much is that? Do I have to start now or can I start next year? You know the Panthers are going to win like 4 or 5 straight now, don't you?
I think we're going on the power play. Phillips says the Rangers have an almost full AHL squad out there. You don't recognize half the two. So 6:07 to go in the first, and now we're on the power play.
What happens if we're sitting here next week and they won 4 straight and they're only 2 points out of a spot? What do we do then?
Scream at the television why they haven't been doing that the whole season. But even if we win 4 or 5 in a row, we're 10 points out, and the other Eastern Conference teams won't stop getting points.
I didn't say that. I said, what if we win 4 in a row and we're only 2 points out? What if we just win 4 and Buffalo or Boston loses 4 in a row? Just we have a great week and they have a bad week.
Then I'd ask about the other 4 teams ahead of us. How they've been doing.
Oh, come on. Why do we have Ekblad running that power play? Damn it. Balinskis was doing such a good job. He got hurt, and now for whatever reason, Maurice is going to leave Ekblad up there. And he's so slow to move that puck. I wonder maybe Balinskis is still hurt. No, Reinhardt in the slot.
Reinhardt in the slot is not working. How many times do I have to tell you?
Nothing. Damn it.
So the Blue Jackets special teams at home, apparently they are next to last at both power play and penalty kill. Not even 15% power play or 73% PK at home. Why are they so bad at special teams at home?
You know they're ahead of us in the standings, right? Oh, what was that? Who did that? That was Lundell.
They're just pointing it out to make it even worse when we fail to score against them on the man advantage, or if they score on their respective power play.
Lundell, somebody, anybody, nothing.
The Rhino bumper play has worked only 4 times this year. Mike says over under 5 more wins this season. You're going under.
Oh boy.
What a terrible power play. Yeah, there's now a Scream 7.
Wait, did you say Scream 7?
Yes.
As in the movie series, they're still doing those?
Yeah. I didn't see any reason to continue after Scream 4. That's the last one Wes Craven directly. Was that the last one with Wes Craven? It has to be, right?
You're asking me?
Also, since they won't stop making Screams, guess what? They're making a brand new scary movie.
Okay, well that's fine.
They have Anna Faris and her black girlfriend.
Yeah.
They're reprising their original roles, but now they're older, and they made Anna Faris look a lot like Jamie Lee Curtis's crazy ass hair.
See.
So, yeah, they're making a scary movie. They might have even brought back Officer Doofy.
Officer Doofy.
Yeah, they brought back Doofy. Yeah, weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh and Buffalo are tied at 1.
Hey, hey. I just wonder when the first time we're going to see Samoskevich win a board battle.
Ominous.
I wonder when that will happen. Hey, Bennett! Oh!
Bennett.
Hey, at least he made the play and got a shot.
Ominous Flame says maybe you need to make another trade with the Flames to make another playoff push.
What do they got left?
Little hand Butler dude is back.
We're pressing. What was that, Reinhardt?
Do I think the Oilers were dumb to trade Skinner? Trading him on principle, that was not dumb. Trading him for Jari of all goalies is questionable.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that Skinner has at least he's decent enough for the Penguins right now.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Jari is still Jari.
I don't know what they were thinking with that deal. And he's not been good for them numbers wise at all. David's going to end up like Marino if he stays there.
I mean, what I want is just to never I internalize so much of my emotions that I started having
Just Kachucking around says, man, this game feels like watching the Cats back in college in 2010. Might have to dig up the ball from the basement.
This is, I wouldn't say it's a tough watch, but I'm just having fun with it at this point. I can't take this too seriously now. Come on, give me the. I'm trying to load up the chat. It always freezes up on me. I always have to go back a second time to get it. Rio says they're tanking. People just enjoy the tank. I would like to see some AHL players if we're going to tank.
Oh, look at that. They're going to show Bennett's failure to score as the highlights move of the game.
How do we have the move of the game already when it's not even the end of the first period?
Because they want to praise Bennett for deliberately missing that shot wide. That's my theory.
He's had a terrific year, and like we spoke about with Lundell, more responsibility. Obviously, with a guy like Alexander Barkov, all those guys in the middle have more responsibility. Mosterine at center wins
the hell. What the hell games has Goldie been watching? Sam Bennett has had a terrific year.
Hey, Patel, Ron, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Patel. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, bud.
Says, in the 2000s, I remember getting free hockey tickets from going to Don Carter's. Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a restaurant?
That was a bowling alley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there was all sorts of promotions back then. Free tickets or, $5 tickets.
Icy says, well, guys, it's been a pleasure, but the Panthers suck. So I'm unsubscribing. I'll see you when they're good again.
Oh.
I remember in Scream 4, they had made a joke in the script about the in movie series of slasher films Stab having reached Stab 7
Yeah.
and time travel shenanigans, and now there's a fucking Scream 7. It does. I don't think it really matters if these movies are goods or not. There's just
No.
been so many of them. And how many times can you
Right.
see the same film before it all starts to blend together?
First period, winding down. Rodriguez from Lundell at the line.
Well,
Rodriguez
you can tell how riveting this game has been because of how often we've talked about the Panthers playing instead of totally random stuff.
Okay.
No time travel or outer space yet, thank goodness. Jake says they wouldn't keep making them if they didn't make money.
That's true.
The first period is over and we are already losing. All hail the glorious tank.
You know we're gonna win 5 straight. They're gonna win 5 straight.
Philip says you saw the Money Puck 5-on-5 chart for last game. Swaggy was lapping everyone on the tank mission. Benny and Rhino, do worse, please.
Get back in the picture. Skyrizi is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Skyrizi is proven to help physically repair damage.
So, right now, Sabres, Penguins tied at 1, Rangers, Leafs tied at 1, and the Flyers and Mammoth are tied at nothing.
Ready to get back in the picture with Skyrizi? Ask him Dr. about the #1 prescribed biologic and Crohn's and UC combined.
Yeah, Hollywood is all but dead. They only really care about the sequels or the reboots, the remakes, the cash grabs. And only I can only think of 2 of the sequels / reboots in the past decade plus that I actually thought were good, and that was Twisters, but especially a Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick is awesome. You might even argue it's better than the original Top Gun. If you want true creativity, you need to look at the more indie filmmakers, like the people who made Hundreds of Beavers are hilarious. Right, Dad?
Whatever you say, man.
Hundreds of Beavers is hilarious.
Oh yeah, Hundreds of Beavers was hysterical. No doubt. Okay, I'll be back.
So yeah, I can't say I'm exactly shocked. Can't say I'm exactly shocked that we are already losing 1-0 and look absolutely lifeless out there on the ice. I'm still, in response to AI, I am still under the belief that that bubble is going to burst any moments now, like crypto and NFTs before it. AI is going to piss too many people off, and it's gonna fall apart, and all the idiots who invested in it are gonna be left holding the bag.
Just a little bit more urgency, I would say, moving on in this game.
Well, let's take a look at the highlights from the first period. It is that goal on the power play from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Joe, will take me through this one.
Yeah, you can see her coming up, Marchenko coming up with speed, backs off the Panthers, off the line there. They create possession. And this is kind of a simple play of what we talk about a lot. Is overall recognizing
So
here in front of the net, the traffic right there. See him waving at it. You see a couple of Panthers in that area as well, and just find its way to beat Tarasov. But
anyway, so how is everyone doing? Are you happy that we are losing right about now? It's funny. So the Blue Jackets, who have been next to worst in both power play and penalty kill at home, have scored 1-for-1 on the power play and have killed the Panthers' only power play. That tells you all the... That tells you all you need to know about how the Panthers are doing at this point.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Pembrolizumab is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes.
Hey, Rick, don't fall for the AI is the future trap. That's the stupid-ass motto those AI bros live by. They want you to believe that AI is the future. I get the impression that the more that certain tech companies try to imprint in everybody's minds, they try and make AI seem like this inevitable consequence of technology, when really it's just a bunch of idiots trying to stifle and smother real creativity while wasting tons of RAM and water at the same time. Alechka, you opened a bottle of wine and you're too sad to drink. So what are your predictions? What are your predictions for the second period? Too bad you can't just fast forward through hockey games that you're already almost certain of the outcome.
You mentioned those chances. You're centering a line in between Carter Verhaeghe and Brad Marchand. What more can you do to capitalize on this?
Well, this is interesting.
I think we have to hold on the pucks, create more offensive zone time, get pucks in net, and that's about it.
And you are playing the center position, a position you don't typically play. What is
Apparently, Petrie was 2 games away from earning another $50K bonus from the Panthers before getting traded to Minnesota. $150K of bonuses will go on next year's cap. But there was a reply that says those bonuses apply to this year's cap as long as the Panthers have the space to add them on at the end of the season.
Whether you're cheering for your future Panthers or just love playing hockey, the Cats have something for every fan. Sign up.
Howie says the best thing about the Blue Jackets is that the cannon that goes off after they score. We got a conditional 7th round pick for Petrie. It becomes a 5th if the Wilds make it to the Western Conference Finals and Petrie plays in at least half the playoff games for the Wild. Considering how deep the Wild's defenseman room is right now, I'm not sure if that'll happen. Hungry Xenomorph. There's plenty of creativity left outside of Asia. You just have to look outside your mainstream publishers and TV producers and Hollywood studios for it. Watch hundreds of Beavers, and I dare you to tell me that creativity is dead outside of Asia.
Not that time travel again. Trade on anything. With calcium.
American Idol can change my life, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah, the Wild are dangerous. Mythical Riz says, I think Jaws needs to put the Dolphins flag back up. We've been absolutely horrible since he took it down. So we've reached this point. We've reached the point where you actually want Jaws to put the Dolphins flag back up. Oh boy. Wait till I tell him that. Fins up. I think the only fins going up are going to be going belly up for yet another tank.
The NHL trade deadline is coming up tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Panthers already making.
Wilson says, no, the Dolphins don't know how to tank right. Keep that away from the Panthers masterclass.
I'd like to be very open with the players, anybody that just to give them a feel for where they're at, so that there is communication. Sometimes
the Oilers play against the Hurricanes tomorrow night in Edmonton.
Sometimes they're just talking. But if a player is involved, if we have those ideas, especially when you have
Some name says you think it's because you left the lights on. Oh, that's valid. I certainly wouldn't mind getting to watch the games in the dark again.
There's going to be tension in every single dressing room around the league, knowing that moves can potentially be made. As a former player yourself, what do you remember about this time of the year?
Well, everyone's on their toes.
Icy says this all started when Barkov went down. Well, I still believe the season could have been salvaged before Seth Jones got hurt. His injury is what truly derailed everything. Real Cinema, that is a complete misinterpretation. I do not want to watch hockey at 8 in the morning again. I would love to not have to have these overhead lights on when watching a hockey game.
Green's is not a very big goaltender, so you want to create that kind of havoc in front of him, take his eyes away, get pucks to the net.
Something to look for in the middle frame when we return to start of the second period.
Mythical Riz says, you honestly felt since the beginning of the season just to put him on LTIR long term and make a trade to replace Barkov for the season. That's a nasty injury, but he gets to heal till next season.
I needed more for my antidepressant, so my doctor had it.
No way, they actually made a Caplita commercial with a dude. And Jaws is not here to see it. He's not going to believe me. It's just your average guy in his late 20s. Doesn't look much older than I am. He's just shopping for records and walking his corgi. Or that's not a corgi. What's that other? Is that a Shiba Inu? You missed it. You may have missed it a couple of times. They actually have a Caplita commercial that's a guy. It's a guy.
Oh, they finally have one that's a guy?
Yeah.
You must be a depressed Dolphins fan.
Mr. Spock says Jaws and glow in the dark light is not something you want to see.
Oh.
Mythical Riz says every time the Panthers score, Jaws does a glow in the dark shirtless rave dance.
Oh, maybe next year when I'm back in shape.
Dad,
What?
can't we just fast forward to the end of the season?
Oh. Oh.
Who was it that ran into Barkov that caused the injury?
Nikola. But he didn't really run into him. They were just doing normal practice stuff. I think that Barkov's knee must have already had some kind of, wear and tear damage.
Oh yeah, Mythical Riz said that he thinks he should put the Dolphins flag back up because we've had terrible luck since the flag came down. And someone else pointed out that this is because we've left the lights on after the Olympics.
No, it's the Dolphins flag. Y'all made me take it down, kept telling me we were bad because of the Dolphins flag. It stays down now.
Congratulations, you.
Oh, we probably I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow. I'm gonna go back on the streams and I'm gonna see what our record was before and after that Dolphins flag got taken down. That was JC.
Yeah.
JC every night, take the Dolphins flag down. So you know who to blame. Well, only one thing left to do.
What?
It worked for a little while earlier in the season. Remember that 1 week where we were only like one game out of first place?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Damien, my dad told me he was going to go live at 10 a.m. for the trade deadline, and I told him he was nuts.
I didn't say I was going live at 10. I said we were going live at 10.
Well, that especially makes you nuts.
Is that how it is? You guys see what I have to put up with? I'm gonna go live with Brother Gene for free. Screw you guys. Nobody even does the dishes around here. I gotta do everything.
So the Blue Jackets are just 3 points out of a playoff spot. Hulubook says the Dolphins flag was a curse.
Was it? I don't know.
Bobby says, Jaws, remember when we were 2 points away from being tied for third and blew a 2-0 late lead versus Montreal?
Yeah.
You know, the teams in the Atlantic Division, the Atlantic's been great this year.
You're still waiting for Flying Fluffy Baseball. He won't do that with me either. It's okay. I'll be dead, and then you won't know what to do because you have to make all your own damn money.
Jessica Chucky around says, honestly, I hope Bob goes to a contender and becomes the first primary goaltender to win 3 consecutive cups. Icy says, Jaws, don't let that old man bully you.
Exactly.
Mr. Spock says, good times, Habs fan here.
Oh, Kachuk's playing tonight? I hadn't noticed. He's really made a big difference since coming back, hasn't he? What did we score last game? 1 goal?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mythical Riz says, start another hockey channel, maybe wear a Bruins hat on it for clout.
I wonder if I started another channel, if I was pretending to be a fan of another team. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. We can't do anything right.
For how long it would take.
I wonder how long it would take. Like what the percentage of, because you know they're going to show it to new people, right?
Yeah.
Like hardly anybody knows about this channel to start with. So like I wonder how long it would take if I didn't tell anybody and I just started making like not Leafs videos, but like Mammoth. You know what I mean? Or the Kraken or somebody, especially a West Coast team. I wonder what the percentage of people in the comments would be like, hey, great to see a Mammoth fan. And other people would be like, George, you're a dumbass. We ain't falling for this shit.
Frozen Duckling says, that's how I found the channel, you reacting to a Orioles and Marlins baseball game.
There you go. See? Told you we should do the baseball channel. You don't care. As long as there's food in the fridge, you don't care what I have to do to get it. I'll just start an OnlyFans. Then maybe you'll do the baseball channel and you just stop me from having to do that. Huh? I'll bring you home a Dunkin' Donuts application.
Ominous Flame says, I became a fan of this channel when you guys beat the Oilers twice in the finals.
10 seasons. For those of you who don't understand why I'm crazy, I've been doing this for 10 years. Come on! Oh, come on!
No sick gets stopped, not even by the goalie.
Jesus.
10 seasons, you were saying.
10 seasons. This is the 10th season. We just can't score. Boquist just gets absolutely obliterated. Goldie, I swear to God, if you jinx that man.
No sick has even less goals than Mackey this year. Ouch.
Smart ass. Yeah, MJ10. MJ. Oh. Well, what do you think, Kyle? Bobrovsky for Hagee and Samoskevich for Olmark and Brady Tkachuk. And we'll give him the top 10 pick that we're going to get this year. And then we get Bob back next year because he refuses to sign in Ottawa.
Samoskevich and Bennett together on the ice. Samoskevich floats it in.
Frozen Duckling says, that's a good trade.
Bennett stop. Bennett again. That's denied as well.
Literally unable to score.
Fires high over the net.
It doesn't matter what the quality of the scoring chance is, the puck is just not going in. Even when the goalie is completely out of position, his teammate was there to make the stop. And Samo.
I mean, every time that kid touches the puck.
Look at this. Samo and Bennett are both right in front,
Oh,
and neither of them were able to score.
20 goal seasons in 4 of his 5 years as a Panther. Never did in Calgary.
Calgary is where talent goes to be massively wasted, or where former talent goes to die, in the case of Huberdeau. Buffalo 2, Pittsburgh 1.
Kyle,
What?
you realize right now if you were doing the baseball channel, we might have more offense for our team. Oh, here we friggin' go. Hey, good job, Erod.
And he's
Oh,
going
come
to get
on.
I knew it. He tripped him.
Boo! Come on.
Mythical Riz says it's close with Brady. You feel he'll leave Ottawa, but he'll either play with the Blues like his dad to follow his legacy or might join the Panthers. Guess we'll see.
I reached out to Steve Dangle a few times when we were playing them in the playoffs. I never even got a response to my email.
Marlins won their spring training game today against Houston.
See, so they mean-
nothing.
They got more points. They got more than the Panthers. Can we get a shorty? I swear to God, if you give up another goal here, I'm going to make Kyle do the lifting. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, it's deflected. Kyle!
What?
You bastard. Going on vacation, leaving me here to do the late games by myself. And I paid for it.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
stupid. I haven't even finished paying off the tickets from last year's game, and I sent you this year.
Most of them obviously have not gotten on goal. Does it block?
Who should we trade, says Sean.
I'm going to
Well-
clean your room while you're gone now.
Don't you dare. I will lock my door and go out the window, the second floor window, before you dare go in my bedroom.
Oh, my God.
I know you're going to be bored, but
Oh, I am not going to be bored, believe me.
yes, Dave, broken jaws again. This is a new record for. You haven't even had your recreational substances, have you?
It doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't matter anymore. Sometimes I'm just sitting there and I stand up to go pee and I have heart palpitations and get dizzy. It
Pittsburgh
doesn't matter anymore. They're just going to kill me. And then you're going to wish you had the baseball channel to fall back on.
Pittsburgh challenged for
Come
goalie
on!
interference, and it was no interference.
Oh, Jesus. It's almost like they're on the power play or something out here.
Reelson says Jaws won't be bored when we trade Bob and Mackey to Seattle for Decord and Kako tomorrow.
Ah.
Guitar Crow says, I refuse to complain. We had 3 runs with 2 cups and riddled with injuries. Let the boys rest. We're looking forward to enjoying some playoffs stress-free for a change. And next year we may make another run.
That's what I said earlier. That's just a stress-free hockey now. Until they win 5 straight and get within 2 points. Now, if they do go on a winning streak and get into a playoff spot while you're in Florida, you have to stay. You can't come back. All right, well, we killed the penalty. Are we gonna score? Like that's what happened last game. We can't score now. Like Verhage is just like a complete ghost. Reinhardt is a complete ghost.
Marchand is a complete ghost.
Marchand's injured though. He shouldn't even be out there.
What do we think of the Uyghur trade?
They paid a price for him, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, the Mammoth probably figured they needed a good defenseman right about now. Yeah.
When you're trying to make it happen, you have to pay. Oh!
Verhage hits the post.
That would have been the time to shut me up, Verhage.
Being Calgary has no reason to not blow it up right about now.
Yeah, no, they probably would have tried to trade Huberdeau if he wasn't injured.
Doesn't he still have his ridiculously big contract?
Yeah, but you know, if they were going to eat some of that salary, oh well. Okay then.
That looks like it would. Maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. That seems like something that would be very easy to go horribly wrong.
If I was on a deserted island, Paul Maurice, Bubba, and Zito, and I had to eat one to survive, who would I choose? Death. Death.
Who the hell asked that?
Mythical. I would choose death. I've lived a full enough life to not need to eat somebody to be alive.
So you're not going to do the
Can you get a few prospects for Jaws? I can be bought. I mean, I definitely need a new contract. That's for sure.
Ready to get back in the picture with Sky Rizzi?
Yeah, the Wild. I mean, I'm not sure why the Wild wanted Petrie either, but I guess maybe for, that extra depth in case somebody was to get injured.
Yeah.
Not like they gave up much to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calgary's doing a full rebuild. Okay.
So a reminder that Nosek just made his season debut Tuesday at New Jersey.
He might get traded.
Sean, Greer was a healthy scratch tonight, so it seems like he's going to go. Rumors are swirling like fireflies about Bob. Wasn't there at least one other? There's at least one other UFA we have, right?
Oh yeah, there's Bob Tarasoff, Greer, Nosek.
Uh-huh.
I think there's at least one more.
Buffalo is now winning 3-1 against Pittsburgh.
think there's one more. And then we've got some RFAs. But I don't suppose any of them are going anywhere unless the truth about Kraken being interested in Sam Muskevich, which
Susie says the only way they trade Bob is if he wants an excessive contract. Wouldn't you know it? Bob, according to recent reports, his contract negotiations have not been going very well.
yeah.
He picked a terrible year to have that save percentage. It's not even mostly his fault. The Penguins killed a 5-minute penalty, allowing one goal, which was challenged for goalie interference, and then lost the challenge. And then the Sabres took a penalty, and then the Penguins again, penalty 3-1.
Yeah, we iced the puck.
Aleshka says, instead of drinking wine, I'm chewing on broccoli. The cats broke me too.
Remember when we beat Toronto?
Yeah.
That was fun. Remember when it was 3-0 against Toronto in the first period and we thought, oh, they're back. We're good now?
Yeah, well, it turns out that was just Toronto being absolute trash.
Yeah, I know. How many goals have we scored since then?
Hasn't it just... Well, we had that really high-scoring affair. We scored 4 against the Islanders and still lost.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, remember when we won the first 3 games of the season?
Yeah. Son of a bitch!
Wow.
All year long, these shots from the blue line. Oh, my God. Oh.
These games may not be stressful anymore, but they sure are energy draining.
How did it get hit? I think Oliver knocked it. Boy, is that a high stick?
No, that's a good goal. Toronto just scored and are winning 2-1. Or Rangers are terrible.
Oh, boy.
Ugh. Seriously, where's the fast forward button on these games?
Boy.
Already used up the NHL trades talks fast forward button.
We're talking Brussels sprouts and broccoli.
Yeah, that's the current state of the Panthers fandom. Broccoli and Brussels sprouts.
I used to grow my own wheatgrass and just chew on it.
You used to just grow wheatgrass.
I would just grow my own wheatgrass and just chew on it.
All these Hilton honors points, I could stay for free.
Oh, boy. Yeah, don't move your back so much, kiddo. You're going to hurt your back. I taught you how to do it.
Tropical Smoothie is serving Tropiboba bowls.
Mm.
I'm so looking forward to having Bahama Mama and chicken pesto when I go to the Tropicals movie.
No, I'm going instead of you. I'm leaving you here. I bought the ticket. I'm just changing the name to me. Sorry. You can't stop me.
Is that so?
You can't stop me.
Chinese billionaire buys 1% of Dolphins for $125 million. You guys want to chip in? Bolt says, I'm hearing Bob is being traded to Edmonton. Well, Edmonton was supposed to not be doing any more trades.
Oh my God, can you imagine if we got Jari? Like, you want to talk about it being worse.
Best case scenario, we win the lottery. Toronto's pick goes to Boston. The Wild's pick for Petrie becomes a 5th. In what scenario, remind me, does Toronto's pick go to Boston? Alechka says, just kill me. Jackson says, I unfortunately said the season was over on January 29th. He had hoped you were wrong. Sadly not.
I mean, we stayed within a reasonable distance for a while, but this has just been awful these last few weeks.
Toronto is top 5 protected, so if they're 6 or lower, it goes to Boston. So we actually should be rooting for the Leafs to win.
Huh.
So their pick goes to Boston.
Oof.
Beck says this may also be cope, but you feel like if the team knew they were about to trade Bob, wouldn't they give him this game to start as his last one?
No, they would definitely not let him play. It's definitely a concern. If they've been negotiating a contract and he's not playing tonight, he hasn't signed an extension. It's not a guarantee, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I have no interest in making that video.
Apparently, Calgary and Colorado had a deal in place for the Avs to reunite with Kadri, with the Flames retaining some of the contract.
Oh, Samoskevich, almost.
But the Flames ownership stepped in and kiboshed it. So the Avs pivoted to Nicholas Waugh. So that's apparently why Nicholas Waugh went to the Avs. Interesting. Kadri, someone said, biggest loser of the whole thing is Kadri. Dude was so close to coming to a contender and a team that loves him but gets the rug pulled by ownership.
Man.
Yeah.
We just can't hit the net.
Apparently, Brandon Carlo just did something very hilarious. And the Leafs fans all want to trade him.
God, Belinskis, Jesus. Oh, here we go.
Yes, our team is trash. It's almost like there's a bajillion injuries on it or something.
But it's not anymore. They're just cooked.
Yeah, the Kachuk trade ended up with Calgary getting 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, but we got Cole Schwimp back, so screw him.
Penguins are now losing 4-1 to the Sabres, and the Rangers tied their game against the Leafs at 2. Olechka says, who the hell is this Domingue? The goalie we got.
He's been a guy that's been around the league a long time. He was originally drafted by the Coyotes. He played some seasons with them. He was last with the Rangers. The last 3 or 4 years, he's played like one game for one team, one game for another team, 2, 1, and then he's been in Charlotte all season, but didn't have a contract with the Panthers.
Ghost Slayer says, Jaws, blink twice if you're ready to send Samo away. That was one blink. That was 2 blinks.
I didn't blink.
You're blinking right now.
You're an asshole. Nobody likes you anyway. Oh, they gave it to us. How can we screw this up? Missed the net? Okay, that sounds good. Greer would have had 2 goals by now. Come on, do the thing. No, come on. Oh, my God. Oh, well. It's fine. This is fine. Kyle doesn't even call the games anymore.
Real Cinema says, Jaws, if he goes to Seattle, we could get your favorite player, Capo Caco.
Capo Caco. Sure, why not? See it, man. Son of a bitch!
Samo, point blank.
Come on!
Still cannot score. When was the last time Mackie is...
God almighty.
Hey, Amberu, if you have anything to say besides watch the Utah game, you don't think we wish we could watch the Utah game right now? This is our job. We have to watch this team out of principle, if nothing else.
Now what happened?
You sure you want to keep him, Jaws? We're on the power play.
Yay, power play. I mean, how that kid can't score. I mean, I just never seen anything like it. He was so good last year. Like, how do you suck for an entire season like this? Caprita, let in the light. Oh, I'm looking up at the birds in the sky because I had my drugs. Drugs are so good for me. Yay, weight gain, reported sexual side effects. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. I guess I can't take it. Puppy! See? But it comes with a puppy. But it might have uncontrolled muscle movements that are permanent.
Pro Wagon says, oh God, here comes a shorthanded goal for Columbus.
Oh God. Puppy. They got a puppy.
Samo needs GPS to find back of net.
God.
With his luck, his GPS would lead him into a lake.
Yeah, dead end. Yeah. Take a slight right to continue going straight. What?
Samo couldn't
Pissed
pay.
off Saber fan says, I've had 2 dogs as puppies live out their lives never having seen a Buffalo playoff game with me. That's rough. That's rough, man. I feel for you there.
Gabriel Cruz says, I thought we won a tank. Bolt says, I think we're trying to be too cute with the puck and not shooting the puck enough when they have a chance.
Yeah, Patel, I don't even think they're trying. I don't know if they're not trying or what. I got to start smoking again on camera. I had a hit earlier.
Samuel needs to ask Chat GBT for step-by-step on how to score goals. he would ask GPT that ChatGPT that it's a, and ChatGPT says, "I'm sorry, I cannot help you figure out how to score goals as you are Mackie Samoskevich and you are not allowed to score."
Oh, freaking hell! Oh, thank
Tarasov
God.
made the
Oh,
stop.
thank God. If they score there, I ban whoever that was that said they were going to get a shorty. Oh, my God, we're trying to get it away again.
Jake, with my new favorite, probably unintentional nickname, Terrorsoft,
Terrorsoft.
as he strikes terror into the hearts
Oh,
of opposing teams when he's playing because they don't get to play Bob.
Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Tarasov almost redirecting the puck into.
I think
his
that
own net.
might have killed me. That one might have done it. Oh, Ekblad and Kachuk running the power play. That's just brilliant. Come on.
They put Reinhardt in the slots position.
Hagee. Blocked.
Blocked.
Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Oh.
Bobby says, watch us lose 2-0 and Tarasov faces like 40 shots and only lets in 2.
There's no way we're only losing 2-0 because we'd have to empty the net. Oh, somebody get it.
Olechka says they can't score a single goal against the Blue Jackets. Pain. Reinhardt shot the puck stranded near the net. And the power play is over. Again, this team we're up against is next to worst in both power play and penalty kill at home this season.
See, this is what Tarasov, like, whoa. Oh, that would have made the year complete. Let's be honest. That would have made it complete. Because that is the ultimate. It goes in. Like that almost happened. You know we're going to come back and win this game and win 5 straight, right?
You keep saying that, but I don't know if you actually believe it. Well, they called that icing on Columbus.
If they say so. Lolita, put on your yoga pants and we'll give you a puppy on the beach. Caprita.
Yeah, just one more period and 20 more games, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. You're gonna call the game. You're gonna call the games with me. You're gonna call in from Florida at Brother Jean's, right? Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna create an AI version of you and do the baseball channel with you. The crazy part is that technologically I could do it. That's the crazy part. Of course, you know my cheap ass would never pay for it, but yes. I could do it.
Tampa did win 2 cups in a row and lost in the finals the next year.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
1 minute to go in this second
period. Remember when we used to dominate at the end of periods? Remember? Jesus. Hey, all right, we got it clear.
The Panthers will be the first team to not make the playoffs after winning the previous year, since the 2015 Kings.
Yeah, it happens every once in a while.
When was the last time a team failed to make the playoffs after winning multiple cups in a row?
but they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to come back and win this game and win 5 straight. Oh, come on! Are we kidding me?
That is the end of the second. Only 20 more minutes of this to go through.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Oh, my God!
Toys R Us is dead.
You know what? I'm calling your mother. I'm dropping you off at her house as soon as this game is over. Oh,
Don't worry. You will get unbroken by the end of tonight. I'm sure of it.
oh God.
Over 50 attempts on goal, but just 14 shots on goal. Nashville is up 1-0 on Boston. Olechka crying. I don't blame you, Olechka. So, Rangers, Leafs tied at 2. Mammoth have a 2-0 lead on the Flyers at the end of the second. Buffalo has a 4-1 lead on Pittsburgh. The Preds have the early 1-0 lead on Boston, and the Jets and Lightning game is tied at 0. Hello, David.
One day, a tiny little hand reached out and wrapped around your finger. Now, they have
So,
told towards a new adventure. Be sure to squeeze. Soon, those little hands won't be so little anymore.
predictions for the third period, please. I don't know, Chad. I think the Panthers might be cooked. Oh my God. I'm increasingly questioning my decisions to watch these games. Olechka thinks 4-0, Hodolfuk thinks 5-0 Blues. Kreider to Panthers for Kulikov and 3 second round picks. Yeah, I don't think so. Pro Wagon says 2-2 goes to a shootout and Tarasov wins. Yeah, remember when they took the cup into the ocean and the NHL was like, no, you cannot do that to our precious sterling silver. The salt water will corrode it. Good heavens, no, never again.
Kill in that second period that was followed by a flurry of shots. They just have not been able to get one to go yet.
Yeah, that's the story here tonight. I think get some opportunities, as Randy said, a lot of shot attempts. At the end of the day, you have enough for their shoulder for it. So you got to continue grinding. We'll look at a couple of chances. They did have some great A opportunities, just haven't finished yet.
And they did, in fact, do it again. When did you see that? Is there any pictures of that? Any video that they actually take the cup into the ocean again? You're rooting for Winnipeg tonight. That would be 4 losses in a row for Tampa. No. Our first round pick is top 10 protected. So the Panthers have to be one of the 10 worst teams in the league by the end of the season, or the pick goes to Chicago, courtesy of the Seth Jones trade. Hungry Xeomorph says, I love that they said that, but didn't complain when the Cup took a dunk in the disgusting Chicago River. Again, the Panthers are 0 for 2 on the power play, while the Blue Jackets are 1 for 2. 50 shot attempts and 15 shots on goal to show for it. One of the guys did an interview and mentioned it going back in. Apparently the Panthers fans didn't listen. The Panthers didn't listen to the NHL's complaining about the Cup going into the ocean, and they did it again.
That's funny.
Maybe this is why all the injuries.
That's funny.
Because we dunked the Cup into the ocean one too many times, and the NHL
just got the salt, from being at the elbow room all that time, it could have gotten salty the same way it's going in the ocean.
Well, someone pointed out that the Cup has been dunked into the, quote, disgusting Chicago River.
Yeah, good point.
You're welcome, Mr. Spock. Mythical Riz, I'll be rooting for the Sabres in the East and the Wild in the West. Unless the Sharks manage to make the playoffs, then I'll gladly root for them. The Penguins player had it in a hot tub. Yeah, I'm sure the Chicago River is polluted. Honestly, what river near a major city isn't disgustingly polluted? Like, you're going to tell me that there's a city out there that actually has a clean river?
Nothing heading into the third period. What needs to change for you and your teammates to get back into this game?
I think just play more simple. Put the pucks behind the net and the pinch sides and try to put it on the net and put someone up.
So, Helsinki probably has a clean river. I mean, in the U.S., Washington State.
I think just, as I said, play more simple. Maybe put the puck down the wall and try to maybe put it back and try another shot. Just behind that's I think what we need to do.
Great explanation. Thank you, Dennis. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Cats fans, secure your Panthers mini hockey stick. You catch the Florida Panthers on March 12th at 7 p.m. and March 26th at 7 p.m. Each ticket purchase through this offer includes a Panthers mini hockey.
So, Emily Kaplan a few hours ago had this to say. Here's what she's heard before the trade deadline. The Rangers want to move Trocheck, but doesn't sound like they have offers they're looking for yet. Bob and Binnington are both available, but unclear if there's a trade partner. Possible Chicago trades Nick Foligno for the right situation. Columbus and the Wild have checked in. Capitals not pure sellers, despite the Nick Dowd move. No progress on contract talks with John Carlson, but would be surprised to see him traded. And the Kings, now a wild card team in terms of direction. Devils defenseman names are out there because they're looking for hockey trades to add forwards. Probably better business for summer. All right, so did I already asked for third period predictions, didn't I?
Hey, Brian Kennedy. Carl, see this email? Marketing wants us in on a commercial together. It must be about how ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV, all out-of-market games, live or on demand. And all your favorite sports on ESPN, all in one place. You know, it does feel kind of great. Am I being filmed right now?
Jackets 8-0.
My agent's gonna kill me. ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV, all out-of-market games, live or on demand, all in one place.
Pissed off Sabres fan and thinks the Panthers are saving all their juju for beating the Red Wings. Who has it worse, the Panthers or the Leafs? Did the Leafs have multiple Stanley Cup runs and 2 shiny trophies to clutch onto as they sink into the abyss? After man walked on the moon? No? Then I'm pretty sure it's the Leafs that have it worse.
Played by Columbus, I think we talked about before the game, right, where you're going to see a pretty straight line, game out of Columbus, and that's a good example of it. D to D, get it to the net, get traffic there.
It is Daniil Tarasov,
Pissed off Sabres fan says the Leafs are a train wreck, but one we all enjoy watching.
In terms of how much movement they had in their net at the start of the year, then by the end of the year, so much more really strong in that department. So now you're starting to see he's made some incredible saves just with his athleticism. Not every shot. Now he's not relying on that athleticism every shot. There's some patience that he's built into his game. So.
And Joe, I think you mentioned this earlier. The numbers not necessarily telling the story this season how good Tarasov has been in that backup role for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think Coach was talking about it. You can see him. I think I'm not a goaltender. I haven't coached a goaltender, but I think one of the things you learn as a goaltender who's making his way through the National Hockey League is that patience.
Walechka says, my coworker who lives in Raleigh is a big Canes fan. He told me on a Teams call today that the Cats being out this year is a gift to his state. Well, I would suppose that is technically true. The Hurricanes fans better not be getting too comfy just because the Panthers are likely not making it. You know who they would have to go up and play right now in the first round if the playoffs started tonight? Guess who? The Bruins. The Bruins have a history of making fools out of very highly performing teams. Usually am I correct when the Bruins are the lower seeds, they tend to win those first round matchups. I certainly know that their high seed experience as of in the first round has not been good. I'm tired too, Bobby. Yeah, the Canes did beat. Actually, you are correct, Bobby. The Canes did beat Boston in 7 games in 2022. You are correct. Boston might be looking for revenge, or there's a good chance, especially if this result holds, there's a good chance that Columbus might be the team the Hurricanes plays in the first round. Isn't that nuts?
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it can be any better. Don't wait to make memories that last a lifetime during the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
Wow, the Stars have won 10 in a row. Alishka says he traumatized his coworker last season. Not only were the Cats embarrassing his Hurricanes every chance they got, he then had to see me on camera in the morning sipping coffee from his Giants Panthers mug.
Record-breaking World Championship and Olympic performances in 2026 Stars on Ice bring the soon-to-be Sunrise.
Oh, it's top Marlins prospect Thomas White is expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks with a right oblique strain. You know, that's so here we are. The third period's about to start.
Okay. I will have to get up in a few minutes to let Layla run.
Stars have won 10 in a row.
We're going to win 10 in a row.
What, in NHL video game?
No, 10 times in a row when we score more goals than the other team, we're going to win.
I forgot Goodbranson is still on the Blue Jackets.
Here, watch out for the cord. It's really in a funky spot tonight. All right, here comes Comeback Cats. Here we go. That's annoying as hell, isn't it?
Keep an eye on it. You would think he's
But it's kind of annoying in an ASMR kind of way. Okay, I'll stop. I never heard that before. It must just be. Oh my God!
Tarasov.
Who just got smokeronied like that? Good Lord.
That looked like.
No, that was after the play. That was that Chucky?
Well, Kachuk is the one he beats.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The chicken. Well, he shouldn't be back there playing defense anyway, so we'll excuse him.
15 shots on goal on 50 shot attempts.
That's a lot of missing the net.
Oh, a lot of missing in that.
I mean, there's some blocked shots in there, but we got to know how many are blocked shots. But that's what these teams are doing. Everything that we used to do to teams is what they are now doing to us. Good hit, Lundell. Here we go. How are we going to screw this up? Oh, right into the goalie. Okay, that's good. That's unique. What the hell is that noise, Kyle?
I don't know.
Is it this chair rubbing up against it? No, it's just this chair. So what are we going to do with the chair now, Kyle? Because this is the chair I won the cups in. I was laid in this chair when Ellie died. This chair I slept with Fluffy. But it's broke. And now I can't say, well, I don't want to get rid of the chair because we kept winning the cup. Now we're not winning the cup unless we win 10 straight. But other than that, are you going to buy me a new chair? That's what I thought. So I'll have to buy my own chair, and then I still got to keep this one. I can't throw this one away.
Can't.
No, man. When we get to like a million bagillion subscribers, when I'm like 115, hey, touchdown! All right.
No, it's only a field goal.
And we get to like 150 million subscribers, and you want to like buy a Porsche, you could sell this chair because it'd be the chair where they won the cups, and it'll be worth like millions of dollars.
MJ has a better idea. You should just give the chair to the Smithsonian. It belongs in the museum. Ugh. Here we go again.
What was it?
What? Boone Jenner scored.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like how they scored.
Well, there's only so many times I can watch our team give away the puck.
Give it away, give it away, give it away.
In our own zone before we become desensitized.
Yeah. David says, new furniture, new dogs, and a new baseball stream. Could be a great year. Kyle won't let me get any more dogs. He says I can't get any more.
We already have the new dog.
Yeah, I'm just saying he won't let me get any more. I'm only here for the betterment of other people. I don't get to do what I want to do. Murray's still gonna pour the goal. Hey, SoFlo. Oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I give Goldie credit. He's still calling it like these games matter. He is still trying to make it exciting. I will give him credit for that. Oh, a good shift for the Panthers after the Columbus goal. Oh, okay. Well, that's all we needed was a good shift. Here we go. Verhaeghe's going to start the comeback right now. 5-3 Panthers, and they win 10 straight and make the playoffs. Here we go right now, Kyle. It's going to happen. They're going to figure it out right now.
Leafs versus Rangers still tied at 2.
I just got crushed behind the net. Uh-oh. This doesn't look like we're getting ready to score a goal. What are we doing? Oh, yes, do that. So that's Balinskis.
Get the chair repaired at a shop. You could do that.
Oh, yeah, I can get the chair repaired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that. I would have to get the maybe re-cushion too. It's getting a little funky. Like I'm sinking down in it.
the only assist.
But yeah, I could probably get it repaired.
Yeah.
You could do that for my birthday. My birthday is right over the summer. It's no hockey. I appreciate that. That's nice of you to offer that. Oh, look, Samasevich is going to score now.
Stay close together, come up with those loose pucks, and then see if they can kick it back. A point shot and then follow up with a
Wow. They really came out from after the Olympic break like dog shit. Like they really just came out cooked.
You know, really before the Olympic break, had the good week out of it against Toronto, but tough to put up W's since then. The group that obviously is so good, so used to winning, back-to-back Stanley Cup champs.
So
Sillinger in front, couldn't get a shot away.
yeah, this is not the back-to-back champion. This is a travesty.
Oh,
Finds Kachuk. Lays it ahead to Kulikov for the shooting. There's Greaves again out to play it. He's been active tonight.
I only just now realized I just heard the name of who is in nets. Heads up, Samo. You need to expect the hit from your own teammates.
oh, the dude just sidesteps him, and Beliscus and Samoskevich just splat each other. Oh my God. Oh, there's 20 more games.
Yes.
Whoever it was that said over under 5 more wins I think you're being generous. What about 3? Like, we're not even competing.
Legitimately, the Dolphins might be more competitive.
And God
in their
forbid,
game.
yeah, if the goalies don't have a great night,
You were saying?
I'm saying if the goalies don't have a great night, it would be 5-6-0. Here we go. Let's have a fight. So we're gonna have to start calling up guys in the AHL, right? Like we're not gonna continue to waste these guys' energy, right? Like they're done.
What energy? They're running on empty.
That's what I'm saying. Like they just need to start resting them. Let some of the AHL guys come up and play.
Now that's stretching it, though.
What the hell is Sabrango? What the hell is going on here?
I still bet
Is
this
that
team.
Branson again?
This team
Why'd
could.
they take the camera off? I'm sorry. Go ahead. What?
Vic Souffley saying the Rockies are more competitive, and I'm saying this team could probably still beat the Rockies at Coors Field. Burn Oil says, it's okay, Kyle, because Jaws said we'll win the next 5. McKinnon has 41 goals in a 4-way tie between McDavid. It's a 4-way tie between McDavid, Kaprizov, Boldy, and Caulfield at 35. Difficult risk. Would you rather watch this mess or a Dolphins to a game?
Yes.
He says this.
Yes. Yeah. No. I mean, my God, the Dolphins with Tua. That was just sad.
We could always just re-watch the 70-20 victory against the Broncos and pretend that the fortunes didn't reverse after that moment.
Did we stream that game?
I believe we did, yes.
I think we did too. Because I remember, I think, you know what I mean? I remember. Pretty sure. But we would have streamed that on this channel, maybe. I don't know. Remember, we didn't stream any football games over here. I did recaps a few times. All right, so they're going to get another goal here on the power play. Did we get the contract for me to be the Leafs fan yet?
No.
Okay. Can we do something? Here we go. Bennett. Oh, come on!
Yeah, cue up Devon Achan's highlight reel. Drafting him as my first round pick in fantasy football was really good. I loved that. Fixively says only team you can think of is worse than the Rockies is the 2011-12 Charlotte Bobcats, who were 7-59. And they lost the draft lottery that year.
Yeah.
7 wins, they lose the draft lottery. Olechka's still crying over here.
No, we're going to get a shorty. We'll win 5 straight. Here it comes. Right now.
We've been stonewalled against the team who has the second worst home PK in the league.
Here come the real comeback cats. This is it. They've been pacing themselves. They've just been coasting, but they're good now. Right now, before the end of this power play, we'll score a goal, and then they're going to win at least 5 straight, maybe 10.
Who do I think the Dolphins are drafting this year? If it's not another lineman, you have to think corner or edge rusher.
Yeah, or a linebacker.
Yeah, well, we need something to fill the Bradley Chubb-sized hole on the roster. Yeah, Petrie got traded.
Here comes the shorty to start the comeback.
Oh, right.
Any second now. Here it comes.
Makai Lemon, wide receiver, USC.
Come on, Boquist. Do it. No.
This chat would rather talk about pimples right now. That's not even a joke. They're talking about pimples instead of the Panthers. It's that bad.
We killed the penalty, so we didn't get the shorty to turn the whole season around. So now I guess we're going to lose. There's still 20 more games. Like plus this one. Like not even 20 including this one.
Olechka says if the final score ends up being 4-0 like I predicted, you're buying a lottery ticket.
There you go.
Bobby says he used to have a St. Bernard's.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're the best dogs. They're not even dogs. They're humans in dog form. Oh, Skyrizy. Is this the guy?
No.
He had Crohn's disease, and now he can eat cheeseburgers. Skyrizy. All right, what's become
cheeseburgers?
When it comes with the girl that plays volleyball and then puts on hard hats, the all-girl construction crew.
2-0 Nashville.
So if you get this drug, an all-girl construction crew will build your house for you. But I thought it was a guy. Now it's a girl. So it is a girl. They changed it up. See,
I think they're showing
now they got this guy back doing this thing. So the guy is like going clothes shopping with the girl, watching the football game. And the girl was the lead construction worker, where they were all like clapping. They put up one set of a wood frame and then they all clapped about it. But she got the drugs. What were the side effects? Did you see the side effects?
even if I was trying to pay attention, I can't hear my own thoughts
Oh,
over
that's
you.
good. That's good. That's good content.
Mm.
That we should the channel will blow up any second now.
Mythical Riz says, I honestly
Any
think
second now.
Luongo would have better numbers than Bob this year. No, Pixar. For the 50th time, I have no interest in watching your blatant Avatar ripoff.
They have an Avatar ripoff.
They literally make a joke in the movie about the premise of the film being basically just Avatar, but it's a robotic beaver that the mind of a young lady is transferred into for yeah. Pixar's fall as a studio is going to be studied by future civilizations.
I don't think I've seen Mackie Samoskevich this whole period.
Damien says Perron going to the Red Wings. Did that just happen? Yes, I'm going to watch the movie Michael when it comes out. I will drag Jaws kicking and screaming to the theater for that. I am not missing that. The Red Wings have acquired Perron from the Sens in exchange for a conditional fourth.
Okay.
So the Red Wings... Hey, we scored!
We got a goal!
Was that a Mikkola
Holy
deflection?
Crack. Yeah, it was a deflection. Hey, look at that.
I think Mikkola deflected it. Yeah. Yay, we scored!
Here it comes.
No longer getting shut out.
Yeah, he just deflected it. All right, we didn't get shut out, and Ovechkin doesn't win the lottery. Only his second goal this year.
Only 2 goals for Mikkola.
Yeah, I think he had like 6 last year.
With 10:50 to go.
There's Samoskevich. He didn't get benched.
Jelly Ellie says, good, you can score one more and then finish 3-2.
That was a horrible pass from Bennett.
Yeah, Seth Jones was the only thing holding this ship together.
Uh-huh.
So, yay, we scored. SoFlo says, go, Preds, go. Go, Kings, go. Pro Wagon says, the back passes in the middle are killing me. Boston cut the lead to 1. Ooh.
Oh.
So, if you're a Red Wings fan, do you like getting Perron? Do you think that was a wise buy? Dave says, bro, WTF, lol, expected to score, just flipped it on. Dave H10 says, I would just settle for them not giving up an empty net goal tonight. Bolt says, yes, I do. Yeah, it was about time the Iser plan actually gave results. When will Tarasov get pulled?
Oh, my God. Which one is this? Oh, this is the girl again. Caplita. And then I love it how they all look up at the
The
sky.
Rangers are up on Toronto. Wow.
Toronto doesn't want us to pass them, going back the other way.
What's the stats on empty net goals given up? Surely Panthers have the worst record for that.
It's been bad. There's the puppy. Confusion. Hmm.
Side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplita.
The Panthers are hosting military
Well,
tonight on March 24th. Ticket package includes a commemorative coin, drink specials, and a special post-game experience.
ooh, a special post-game experience, huh?
Yeah, for the military appreciation ticket package.
Oh, man. That's perfect. I'll be there for your vacation.
9:38 to go in the third.
All right, so here we go. Let's see. Do you think we get that second goal to get the false hope and then give up the empty net goal?
Maybe.
Picked up by Monahan. To Jenner. Johnson has to go to the boards to pick it up. Knocked away by Boquist.
So,
Johnson back on it. Checked by Nicola. And the Panthers work it free to save.
filming this with the puck. He sends it in. 9 minutes to go in the third. Ovechka has a serious question. Do you think Paul Maurice lost his locker room?
No. They may not have the energy to perform the way that Maurice would want them to. And he's probably laid off of them a little bit more than normal this year, but I don't think he's lost them.
Yeah, it's way too early for that. Not after back-to-back championships and 3 straight championship appearances.
This year's draft to the Minnesota Wild. And the trade deadline tomorrow at 3 p.m. Bennett takes a shot.
Bennett take a shot that goes wide.
And he loses the puck.
Dennis says The Athletic just wrote an article about how good Bob still is, even with his numbers. They are deceiving because of the defense we have been playing in front of him. Well, I'm shocked that a rag like the Athletic would actually have that sort of rational reporting.
They probably watched my video. Uh-oh.
Samoskevich shaken up. How are we supposed to trade him to Seattle now?
Well, and also, this is what happens when you don't have Greer on the ice.
SoFlo says, can you guys believe we were in first place in December? The Goblin says this is Bob's worst year in his career, and he's played in front of worse teams. It's not just the defense. No one is saying it's just the defense. My dad's argument has been at least 2 out of every 3 goals surrendered has been the result of the horrendous defense.
Yes.
So that's not every goal. There are ones you would have liked Bob to have saved. Trade for Owen Tippett. Bobby says, I miss Montour. Maurice is wondering how that wasn't
Yeah,
a
because of what
slash.
happens here.
And of course, it was Gabranson who
I
did
mean,
that.
he just hacks him.
Yeah, we started off the year 3-0-0.
Yeah.
So it's still going to be 5-on-5. Mikula dumps the puck in. Reinhardt with the puck. Kulikov's got it. Paul says, man, this season can't end fast enough.
Oh.
Wow, we are going on the power play.
Okay.
Pro Wagon says, Rhino and Chucky need to start producing. All right, so over-under on us getting that second goal and then pulling Terrace
Oh,
off.
that's what's going to happen. That seems about right. Watch your Caplita.
I don't want to watch the Caplita commercials. I'm sick of seeing the same 3 commercials every single commercial break.
Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening. Uncontrolled muscle movements.
Ton says, lose every game, please.
We might. Jeez. Oh. Kyle.
What?
Oh. If I take the 4 a.m. ship to Dunkin' Donuts, you got to get up at 6 and let Leia out.
That sounds more like you're putting Donna on the hook for letting Leia out at 6 in the morning. You want to tell Donna that?
Damn it.
Nice try.
Damn it. You got an answer for everything.
I guess that's one of the perks of being Kyle. Kyles generally tend to have answers for everything. They might not always be logical answers.
Yeah.
But when they are logical, they will devastate you. 3-1 Nashville. Hot Dog says, we will ride Stanley Cups with Gavin McKenna for the next quarter century.
Oh.
What are the scores?
Come on, we're going to score a goal now.
Rangers still have a 3-2 lead. The Mammoth have a 2-0 lead against the Flyers. Sabres 4-1 against the Penguins.
There we go. Here comes the goal, Kyle.
And yeah, the Bruins cut the Preds lead in half.
Here we go.
The puck is still loose. Bennett gets robbed. And Reinhardt sends it wide.
Come on.
Taunt says his mom passed. Oh, no.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, bud. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
We're sorry, man. That's rough.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, God. They're actually doing it.
I told you. They're going to come back and win the game and win 10 straight. Why does nobody believe me?
This is just Columbus This clown, these clowns had a 4-0 lead after 2 periods against, what was it, the Rangers,
Yeah.
and had to win in overtime. And that was against the Rangers. And Hot Dog says, no, we need to tank. Paul says, finally, a power play goal. Tom says that's why he hasn't been around. Thank you for the condolences.
Sorry, bud.
So, Pissed Off Sabres fan says, playing spoiler is underrated. Wow, the Rangers have taken a 5-2 leads
Over Toronto. Right?
over Toronto.
Hmm.
It's probably about 2 weeks too late for that wellness check on Steve Dangle. Is
Probably.
Carlos says Jaws is the Panther script writer. Yeah, Toronto does not want to surrender that pick to Boston. So Ekblad with 2 points tonight. Can you believe it?
Bitch Toronto. Oh, come on. Boy, Balinskis has been terrible since he came back.
So just all of a sudden, with under 5 minutes to go, this is suddenly a 1-goal game.
Yeah.
You know, if there was any team that felt like blowing up 3-goal leads, it would be the team that blew a 4-goal leads to the Rangers. The Rangers are like one of 2 teams that are legitimately worse than us right now in the East. The other being the Leafs.
Yeah.
Olechka says, oh, look, suddenly they started playing again. 5 goals surrendered on 22 shots for Joseph Woll. Hey, that's supposed to be Bob's job.
Damn, Bob don't need to catch a stray.
So, yeah.
No, don't empty the net. Although it did when
Maurice
it did work
can
the other
only
game.
hear, whenever you say that, Maurice only hears the empty the net part.
I know.
Jake says, shut up, Kyle. Is that 6 or 7 losses in a row since the Olympics for Toronto? Soflo says, WTF, Columbus. Yeah, countdown for the pulling of Derisov. 3:25 to go in the third.
We're going to score before we need to pull him.
Oh, Bennett was close. Kachuk fires and it deflects out of play. 5 straight losses before tonight for Toronto.
Mm.
Yeah. Whenever you feel sad about the Panthers right now, just remember that the Maple Leafs are doing even worse and do not have 2 shiny cups, let alone a cup to clean on to. Not since before man was walking on the moon. Samo waits.
It's a nobody.
Lusteriden. Samo to Kulikov. Forsley
Let's
scores!
go! I got it, did it, man.
He
I told
did
you.
it!
He did. I told you.
Oh my God. Columbus is doing it again. This is not the Panthers. This is Columbus flat out choking another massive third period lead.
Just saying.
Dear God. Yeah, Boquist was blatantly pushed against Greaves by Provorov, so that's not...
If they want to challenge that, we'll take the power play.
Just Kachucking around
We'll
says,
take the
what's
power
happened? I passed out.
Are they challenging that?
Real Cinema says, no! MJ
They're
says,
going to challenge that.
Jostradamus strikes again. So they're going to challenge. Nashville
He got pushed into him.
Nashville is winning 4-1 now. It's funny, half the chat is hoping that this gets called back. Please. I want Columbus to actually earn this one. They've appear to have learned absolutely nothing from blowing the 4-0 lead against the Rags, and are now one unsuccessful challenge away from not only having blown a 3-0 lead to the Panthers in the third, but also being on the penalty kill. Oh, the Sabres have made it 5-1 on the empty nets. Yeah, Provorov pushed Boquist into the goalie. I mean, that's about as blatant of a shoving into the goalie.
Oh my God!
They called it no goal. Oh my God.
God almighty.
It is astounding the ways which the Panthers are finding to lose games. Apparently, that is goalie interference.
But that's outside the crease.
But Tarasov having his stick lowered by what was not interference. Bolt thinks that was blatant goalie interference.
Who said that?
Bolt.
Oh, no.
Yeah, what are they
smoking? We got Chucky on the ice with an empty net.
Yeah, what is goalie interference anymore?
I forgot Marchand was even playing.
Yeah, well, he's been that invisible. Less than 2 minutes. Reinhardt.
Who was that, Reinhardt?
And the only thing standing away is Kachuk, and that's it. It's over.
God almighty. That's the second or third time tonight Reinhardt's made some horrible little pass.
Beck says it's just annoying because the interference calls are all over the place. Yet another game where a goalie interference call just goes horribly wrong for the Panthers. We were down 3-0 with 10 minutes left in this game and thought we had a tie game, only for it to be overturned due to goalie interference, and then Columbus gets the empty nets. just unbelievably horrendous luck.
It's just been the whole year.
Even against a team that won't stop choking massive leads in the third period, we still find a way to lose and make it painful. Nashville's going to win, so we'll move up to 8th in the draft. Do you even have energy for a post-game recap after this?
Yeah, I've been done way worse than this before.
Calgary 1, Ottawa nothing. Yeah, no love from the hockey gods this season. Less than 30 seconds to go. Trent says, that was BS. How is that goalie interference? Real Cinema says, just 20 more games. Sabres 5-1.
What about Buffalo or Boston?
That's a good question. Bobby says, this sums up the Panthers season. They make you miserable, then they get your hopes up and crush you.
Yeah. Oh, it was a fun night until that happened.
So the Rangers are winning 5-2 against the Leafs. Boston's losing 4-1 to Nashville.
Right.
The Sabres won 5-1, and the Mammoth won 3-0 against the Flyers. It keeps getting more creative.
I know.
The ways in which they break our hearts. Trent says if that was us, that would be a goal. You're not entirely wrong. Ed Upkins says, pretty clear we need to change the goalie interference definition to something tangible and objective instead of this nebulous nonsense. So we lose 4-2 in a game that you could easily argue should be going to overtime 3-3. What time is the trade deadline? 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Yeah, you've been happy with the Sabres play well and win games. So, Silva, you've never been so happy to see a goal called back. Yeah, that's the funniest part for me. That at least half of this chat is actively celebrating the Panthers getting hosed by the refs again. 5-1 Nashville. Oh, Jets now up. The Jets have made it 1-0 against the Lightning. And the Rangers have now made it 6-2 against the Leafs. Silva says you knew it was going to happen. Totally goalie interference by Boquist. I mean, you could argue he was pushed into Greaves, but just added to the pile of calls going so far against for the Panthers. It's just hilarious at this point. I can't even work up the anger. Yeah, Tarasov got hit in his glove while the skater was in the blue paint, and that was not goalie interference, but this was apparently. Yeah, the Leafs are losing 6-2 to Rangers. Dangle may need to stay at a psych. I do feel bad. I do have pity for Dangle because his team does not have the cups to clean on to as they go into the abyss. Silva says he was definitely pushed, but he went into the crease by himself. By the letter of the rule, that's goalie interference. I mean, technically, yeah. Ominous Flames, now you just want the Flames to lose in regulation, so they drop to 31st. I have bad news. They are currently beating the Sens 1-0. Nashville putting belt to ass to Boston. Yeah. Goalie interference calls are getting just as bad and inconsistent from what I've seen as roughing the passer calls in the NFL. It's getting pretty close. Not as egregious as roughing the passer, which I think is an inherently flawed penalty in of itself, but yeah, it's still very early in the Flames game. All right, so this team is I have to assume that our playoff odds are hovering somewhere in the vicinity of 1% or lower after tonight. That makes 4 straight losses, and we have lost 9 out of the last 11 games. Our only wins in the last 9 games were against the Bruins and the Maple Leafs. I think we're cooked. Yes, that was interesting. Emperor Keen, if you're a Blues, are you a Blues fan or a Kings fan? Reminds me of Parayko rejected the trades to Buffalo. That was interesting. 2-0 Jets. If the Preds hold on and the Kings win, we'll jump into the 7th overall pick. Or you're a Kings fan. While you're here, Emperor Keen, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the trading Warren Fogle to the Sens and the third to get a second and third back. I heard that the Kings consider themselves a wild card. Colton Parayko, he's a Blues defenseman. He was in the Olympics. Silva being a troll. Keens have traded Corey Perry to the Panthers in exchange for a 7th round in the back of peanuts. You think you got fleeced, in your opinion? Interesting. Well, this is Ken Holland is your GM right now. I wouldn't expect much of him. Yes, we are not just cooked, we are charbroiled. According to Hockey Guy, Parayko wants to stay in the Western Conference. Just like Vinny Trocheck wants to stay on the East Coast if he can. So, Epi Sabres fan says, I am happy we can beat good team. Yeah, the Sabres look legitimate. You crushed a fellow playoff team in Pittsburgh tonight. Right now the Bruins are getting gobsmacked by the Preds. Preds might actually get that last wildcard spot. And Winnipeg has a 2-0 lead over the Lightning. Yes, that was an unhappy Jaws you just heard. Letting Bussy get snapped up really looks bad now. Yeah, I mean, what could we have done, really? Yeah, the Mammoth beat the Flyers 3-0. Let's see, so... Yeah, the Mammoth Preds could both win tonight. Keens could win. And Burkeen, you say the Sharks get into the playoffs instead of the Keens. Well, the Sharks, Keens, and Predators are pretty much the only 3 teams out of a playoff spot in the West that have a legitimate chance of making back in. But the Sharks, all 3 of them are going to have to contend with the Kraken. The Kraken, the Mammoth, and the Oilers are all your giant obstacles right now. Yes, that is correct. No, you are incorrect. Pissed off Sabres fan. The Lightning lost to us in the first round. They lost to the Panthers in the first round last year. They lost to the Lightning lost to the Panthers in the first round the past 2 seasons.
We talked about it. Some quality looks throughout the course of this game for the Florida Panthers, finally able to capitalize in that third period. But the Blue Jackets doing a nice job.
All right, so anyways, the Cats had 76 total shot attempts and 28 shots and still lost. The Ducks are the only good California team this season. I mean, you could argue the Sharks are gonna be my pick for dark horse in the West if they make it just from Celebrini alone. So the Kings already have a 1-0 lead over the Islanders. Silva, you only caught the last 5 minutes. Well, the Panthers looked pretty much exactly the same as they had for the rest of our most recent losses up until the Blue Jackets took that 3-0 lead halfway through the third. Then the Panthers realized they were playing against a team that had blown a 4-0 lead to the Rangers in the third earlier this season. And we actually thought we had tied the game, but goalie interference was committed, apparently. And then the Kings emptied the Blue Jackets got the empty net goal.
Yeah.
Panarin scored for the Kings, by the way, to make it 1-0 over the Islanders.
All right.
Mm.
I'm not going to knock your head off. I like it.
Nice try.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate y'all. And so 10-ish tomorrow is when we will be live. Pending if we wake up, obviously we've traded Bobrovsky. I'll get him up at like 5 and we'll go live. And we'll just play it by ear how the day goes on. Because I'm really excited to sit there for 5 hours so we can say we traded Greer and kept Boquist. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. So, all right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.